Now, whenever there is a release of a new movie, we tend to talk to the actors, actresses to know more about the movie. But who can be better than the man who is behind the vision of the movie, the director? Hello, sir.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm glad actually. Sometimes directors like staying behind the scene, but शायद मेरे साथ ये है because I've spent so much time in front of the camera that many people know me as well. So I'm glad to be having this conversation.
So, a man with multiple talents, actor, you have been an anchor. So now in a new role, how does it feel?
I've always been a creative person. So though I started in radio, then I went to I was in theatre, radio, television, events, stage hosting. I did all of those things. But I think all that one is looking for is a bigger platform to address a larger audience. And cinema is the biggest platform that you can get. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. So there were many things that I learned while making the film. But the unique thing is that I had, a man like Shahrukh Khan who was there, who genuinely helped me in this period of time, guiding me along, showing me various ways of doing things. Sometimes I would want to do it my way. He really didn't have an issue with that, and therefore I really have had, if there's a university of cinema, I've just been to it, and it's called Shahrukh Khan.
So how was it for the movie being associated with the King Khan?
Because the film is a very young film and it's about very young talent, I had told Shahrukh as a joke that, listen, I want to create young stars, and for that I need the help of a superstar. Therefore, it is the perfect platform, because without Shahrukh, maybe this film would have been, okay, here are 4 faces, and if you relate to a face, you go and see it. Because of Shahrukh being associated, we managed to do a great song called Antenna, which has attracted a lot of attention. We managed to bring him into the theatrical promos. He was there with us at the music launch. He spent a lot of time with the kids. And for that reason, I think somewhere, Shahrukh Khan's halo of stardom, a bit of that halo has reached the kids as well. And that is what I think being with King Khan was the big advantage.
But now Antenna won't be a part of the movie, right? So will that not disappoint a few fans?
Well, I guess that fans like you, I wouldn't want to disappoint you. So let me tell you, it is in the film.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is?
Yes, it is.
That's
Now,
great.
what happens is actually there are 2 antennas. One is the SRK antenna, which is like a treat for the audience right at the end of the film. So you can't leave till the credits roll. So it's my catch for you to stay there till the end of the movie. But even otherwise, Antenna with the kids is also in the film. So you get to see 2 antennas, not one. So normally people have 2 antennas. So one is the Shahrukh Khan antenna, one is the kids antenna.
So what inspired you for the movie, for a high school theme?
The last film that I genuinely felt talked about school in a fun, light way was Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar, and that was when I was a teenager almost. So I felt for this period of time, while you had attempts, but all the attempts were largely either too forced or too underplayed. I felt the need for something that is glossy but still real. Our film is very real, but the school looks larger than life and everything, and I wanted to use that. So I wanted a young theme. Again, as I keep saying, that this is my first film, and I wanted to work with talent who was 100% convinced of spending time. We spent a lot of time on workshops. We spent a lot of time on sets also discussing, deliberating. So what happens is, even as a learner, for me, it's a good place to start. And now that I look back on the journey, I have learned so much that when I move on to my next film, I will be able to take on larger responsibilities. So I think in some senses, it's hedging your bets, which is what I've done.
But your film, it's a debut for you, directorial debut. But working with all the newcomers, wasn't it a bit risky?
No, I have never felt that working with new talent is a risk. I've done it all my life. When I did this as a play in 1999, the key characters were played by stars of today. Sameer Kochar, Neha Dhupia, Cyrus Sahukar, Gaurav Kapoor, Sudhi Sachdev. All of these people were part of the cast then. If I could spot good talent, 12 years back, I do believe I have the eye to spot the talent even today. So really, I wasn't worried at all about the new talent at all.
So how was your experience with all these new faces?
Lots and lots of questions. They eat a lot, they talk a lot, they ask a lot. But when you go onto set, they give a lot. They give of themselves 100%. Zoa had to battle waves in a scene that I was doing in Goa. She just went out and did it. There was no concern about how am I looking, what am I wearing, will I drown? No. Because, youth has that ability, that passion and that energy to sort of carry you forward. And there were days, in fact, I wrote in my director's note in the album, I said that there were days when their energy carried me through. And that's the beauty of youth, and working with fresh talent. The other thing is, I do not like staged acting. I do not like people going out and unless you're working with a superstar who has a charisma and a style that you're looking forward to. You know, these children, their mannerism has to be as natural as possible. So the younger they are, the fresher they are, the more it worked for me.
So what message will you like to give our viewers?
To all the viewers, all I'd say is that Always Kabhi Kabhi is a time capsule that takes you back to the best days of your life. It's about your firsts, your first crush, your first kiss, your first fight, your first big test, your first lesson, your first argument with your parents. Everybody has had these firsts, and if you want to revisit that time, just go out and watch the movie. You won't be disappointed.
Thanks a lot, Roshan. We wish you all the best for your movie. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming and talking to me.